Modern science shows us that physical exercise is essential for the healthy development of children. Regular physical activity in a child's formative and teenage years can deliver both immediate and long-term health benefits. The challenge in the 21st century is to incorporate physical activity into our children's increasingly hectic life, where academic performance often takes precedence over other activities, including exercise.
We find that children today have very less opportunities to build in their resilience in terms of their ability to run, their ability to walk, and most of the time children, once they get back home, they are doing their work given by the school.
As well, a modern-day culture that combines a sedentary lifestyle with fast food, irregular eating times and home-based activities such as television, gaming and the internet means there is increasingly less opportunities for young people to pursue physical activities beneficial to their health and well-being.
With easy availability of food, non-availability of public playgrounds for kids, it's so difficult for even kids to go do physical activity.
And India is not immune to these dramatic lifestyle changes sweeping the world. As the country experiences a period of rapid growth with increased urbanisation and westernisation of our cities, the challenge for parents, educators and the wider community is how to maintain and nurture in our children an understanding and desire for a healthier lifestyle. Mighty Milers is a schools-based fitness program aimed at developing and maintaining the health of our children. The program was introduced into Hyderabad in 2012 by a group of health-conscious individuals centred around the Hyderabad Runners.
The purpose of this group was to get as many people active and make running as the most preferred form of fitness activity in the cities. We felt that to get the people active, we should start doing this something from young age.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The program is based on a template designed by one of the world's most successful amateur athletics organisations, the New York Road Runners, based in New York City in the United States. The New York Road Runners, with some 70,000 members, has developed this program in conjunction with the City of New York, and it's reached more than 100,000 kids across the country. The Outdoors Physical Activities program is supplemented by an extensive resource of web-based teaching aids and videos.
Nice job, that's the way, all the way to the finish.
The New York Road Runners agreed to give us technical support for this school running program in Hyderabad and Andhra Pradesh. So it's the first time they've kind of tied up with any running group in any part of the world.
It was a great success to have a pilot program. Me and my colleague came over to India and trained the staff and trained the school staff also to do the Mighty Milers program.
We identified around 5 schools in Andhra Pradesh, 4 in Hyderabad, 1 in Madanpalli. That's like Meridian School in Madhapur, Oak Ridge School, then Sancta Maria and Prakasham Vidya Niketan. It's a government school. And Rishi Valley School in Madanapalli. We decided that we'll do this for around a period of 16 weeks. Wherein there are 2 sessions a week where our Hyderabad runners used to work with the physical education teachers and do short sessions of 45 minutes where the kids are taught stretching, warm up, cool down and running and simple things like how to run properly, get your things right.
The end of the pilot program in Hyderabad was celebrated with a weekend run, bringing together all the kids who'd successfully completed the 16 weeks of training sessions.
Very good program, very challenging, and we have learnt a lot from it.
When our teachers told us about it, I was like, okay, I don't want to do this. But then when we started the program, it turned out to be more fun than learning.
It's a fun program and it helps build up your stamina.
Mighty Milers వాళ్ళు వచ్చి మాకు రన్నింగ్ నేర్పిస్తున్నారు. దానివల్ల మాకు చాలా ఉపయోగాలు ఉన్నాయి. నేను అంతకుముందు చాలా పొట్టిగా ఉండేదాన్ని, ఇప్పుడు చాలా హైట్ అయ్యాను.
దీంతో మా విద్యార్థులకి మెంటల్ ఎబిలిటీ ఒకటే కాకుండా ఫిజికల్గా కూడా చాలా స్ట్రాంగ్గా ఉన్నారు. ఏదైనా చేయగలము అనే స్థితిలో వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. దానికోసం మేము హైదరాబాద్ రన్నర్స్ అంటే మైటీ మైలర్స్ వాళ్ళని కృతజ్ఞతలు చెప్తూ సెలవు తీసుకుంటున్నాం.
My child has become more active in terms of, and she is very keen to do sport activities.
The parents have come and told that because of the kids' desire to run, the parents also were forced to take up physical activity, so which is very interesting. So this has a reverse effect on society.
Aside from the 4 Hyderabad-based schools taking part in the program, Mighty Milers was also piloted at Rishi Valley School, located some 500 kilometres from Hyderabad near Madanpalli in the Chittor district of Andhra Pradesh. Whilst the main school has some 360 boarding students, Rishi Valley also educates rural children from the nearby villages. Students from both these groups took part in the Mighty Milers program.
It sounded like a lovely concept. The idea of promoting running as a sport amongst children who might not otherwise have opportunities for much exercise. Here the children get a fair amount of exercise as it is, and there's a lot of space for them to play and run around and so on. I was finally persuaded when he said he was very keen that we also take it to the rural children who don't get that much organized sport.
The students from Rishi Valley also celebrated their successful completion of the pilot program with a weekend run involving 100 participants.
The morning children were having difficulty running on the cold ground in the morning, early hours, because none of them has shoes. So that was another challenge. And the biggest thing is nutrition. So the children, all of a sudden, as they build the endurance and they started running more and more, they needed to be given nutritious food.
When we went to the cross country, there were many trees there. So it was very breezy, it was shady, so we could run freely. It was very nice. The last day, the Hyderabad runners came and jogged with us. That was good. And then we finished 2 kilometers. That was amazing. In the final run, I discovered that I was much better at running compared to my first few runs in the first term.
I think it's also helped make our children in the main school aware of running as something that requires a certain amount of consistency, and that need not be done as a competitive sport.
Now that the pilot program has proved so successful, organisers are planning to expand Mighty Milers in the forthcoming academic year.
We wish the Hyderabad runners all the very best, and we're hoping that more number of school children will be involved in this, as well as we hope to take this program forward to all the other kids of our school as well.
I see a lot of potential because this can be organized at times when the city is relatively free of traffic. It can be done on streets and parks.
It is important that we work with the schools to actually make this entire program successful. Take it across to as many schools in Andhra Pradesh and all over India.
On behalf of New York Roadrunners and staff here, we want to say best wishes to Hyderabad runners and introducing Mighty Milers into Andhra Pradesh or India. And we hope that this is a huge success and Mighty Milers spread all over India in their schools.
We would like to take it further and do the best to see how kids can keep active, and also in this process make everybody active in the society so that you don't have health issues, you have a better life.